My name is Avon, and like the others who have spoken, I'm a member of Opal and Bus Riders Unite. And I'm here in large part because people who ought to be here can't make it to this meeting. So I thought that I would share a few stories with you from my experiences riding the bus and striking up conversations with other riders. On number 9, going downtown, I talked to a middle-aged woman who depended on transit to get to a day labor site early in the morning. If she got work that day, she was able to pay for another night in a motel, but she couldn't afford to rent a home, and she couldn't afford the fare to get there. Everything was tight for her. Time, money, she was exhausted and angry. And I invited her to come to one of our Bus Riders Unite meetings or to the TriMet board meeting. And she told me, I don't have time for anything. Another woman told me that she didn't go out at night if it meant buying a new ticket. She said, I'm not going to pay $5 if I'm only going to be out a few hours. Her own commute during the day lasted 3 to 4 hours and involved a couple of transfers. She said she usually ended up running out of time on her transfer, especially if the bus was late. Sometimes, though, you do have to pay $5 even if you're only going to be out a few hours. A friend of mine plays the piano in a church 2 buses away. If she bikes part of the way, she can barely make it there and back on a 3-hour transfer. On a 2-hour, it would be flat out impossible. When the new ticket machines reach our bus line, which they've just started to do, she'll be paying $5 for an hour and a half of church. When I talk about these things, sometimes I wonder if these granular day-to-day decisions that we make seem to trivialize the issue. Does it really come down to whether I go out or not tonight, or whether I pay, $2.50 or $5? But that is the kind of thinking that cash and ticket riders do all the time. That's what it means to be poor and transit dependent, and $5 is a lot of money to a lot of people. I wish more of us could be here today to tell you exactly what it means to them, but it's not easy to make it downtown for 3 hours on a Wednesday morning. So we're here to represent riders. When I explained what Bus Riders Unite does to the person sitting next to me on the 9 the other day, she said, "Thank you for doing this." Transit-dependent people have absorbed the cost of fares that are worth less every year, and they've borne the brunt of crises, both real and, like the one last year, mostly imagined. They've waited for an hour in the rain or walked a mile home in the dark because they don't have a choice. At this time of fiscal stability that's projected in this current budget, the fare transfer would have a small cost for the agency and an important benefit for its riders. Thank you for the opportunity to work with you on this, and I look forward to the day that it's implemented and I can tell my seatmate on the bus, on BRU's behalf and on yours, you're welcome.